All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. We had internet issues again. It's 4th and 3. The Steelers will kick the field goal. It's no good. It remains a 14-0 game in favor of the Falcons. I'm not sure why I'm having internet issues all of a sudden. I'm going to have to save this game in 2 parts, but that's all right. But we're back. We're back streaming. Falcons lead it 14-0 with 4:48 left. Now I'll just continue. 4:48 left here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, Green. Play action, looks downfield, throws, gets it out to Laurel Charles out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 6. The Falcons lead it 14-0. I'll have to save this game in 2 parts. I hate doing that, but what can I do? On 2nd and 6 from the 50-yard line. 4 wide for Atlanta. Green back. Green looking, throws downfield, and incomplete. Terry Nelson, the tight end, couldn't hold on. That'll bring up 3rd and 6 from the 50-yard line. 4:16 left to play here in the first half. 3rd and 6 for the Falcons from midfield. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green throws downfield, incomplete. Charles couldn't hold on. And that'll bring up 4th and 6 for the Falcons. And they'll have to punt. Back to punt for Atlanta is Adrian Murphy. Gets the punt away, and that'll be out of bounds at the 18-yard line. A 32-yard punt. First down, Pittsburgh. Let's see if they can't get back in this game. Down 14-0 with 4:06 left here in the first half. First and 10, Pittsburgh. McAvenue hands off to Cody Rushing. 2 yards out to the 20-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. Under 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. The Falcons have been dominating so far. 2nd and 8 for Pittsburgh at their own 20-yard line. McAvenue under center. McAvenue to Rushing, and Cody Rushing out to the 23-yard line. A gain of 3 yards will be 3rd and 5. And Rushing may have gotten shaken up on the play. 3rd and 5 for the Steelers at their own 23-yard line. Pittsburgh comes out 5 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun on 3rd down. McAvenue looking. He's going to throw it deep. Going for it all. And he overthrows his receiver. He was looking for Rushing down the sideline. He was covered by a linebacker, but the ball was overthrown. Being covered by Tyler Boone, the rookie out of Pittsburgh. It'll be 4th and 5 for the Steelers. Steelers looking absolutely inept. Luke Washburn back to punt. Washburn gets the punt away. From the 30-yard line on the return, number 83 for the Falcons. That's Terry McCaffrey in his 3rd year out of Marshall. First down, Atlanta at their own 33-yard line. 3:01 left to play in the half. Up 14-0. Falcons can make this a 3-score game going into halftime. Green hands off to Charles around the outside. And Laurel Charles, having a big half, gets 2 yards out to the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. 2nd and 8. Falcons at their own 35. Green under center. Green to Charles. And Laurel Charles out to the 40. A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 3. And that might take us to the 2-minute warning. Or they might get a playoff in time. Falcons come out in the offset eye. Green under center. Green hands off to Charles. And Laurel Charles out to the 43-yard line. A gain of just 2 yards. The Steelers defense makes the stop as they take a timeout with 2:04 left before the 2-minute warning. Why'd they do that? It'll be 4th down. Let's see if the Falcons go for it or if they punt. They're at their own 43-yard line. Up 14-0. They're going to punt. Adrian Murphy back to punt on 4th and inches. And Murphy gets the punt away from the 12-yard line. Talbert on the return out to the 18-yard line as we hit the 2-minute warning. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Falcons lead it 14-0. Pittsburgh now with 2 timeouts. 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line. McAvenue back to throw. Dumps it off to the tight end, Kenneth Berry, out to the 28-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 1st down for the Steelers. Clock is moving. 1:42 and counting here in the first half. Steelers trying to get a score before halftime. 5 wide, empty backfield. McAvenue back. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws, and it's dropped by Rushing. Incomplete. Oh, Rushing had it. It'll be 2nd and 10. Back at the 28-yard lines. 1:28 left to play here in the first half. Steelers come out. McAvenue in the shotgun on 2nd down. McAvenue looking. Throws. Dumps it off to Berry. And Berry picks up 3 out to the 32-yard line. On the tackle, Tyler Boone, the rookie linebacker. 1:12 and counting. 3rd and 7 for the Steelers now at their own 32-yard line. 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. McAvenue is going to be, he gets the 1st down all the way out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 16. He avoids a tackle and gets the 1st down. Steelers took a timeout. They have 1 left. 1 minute left to play here in the first half. Falcons up 14-0. Steelers at their own 48, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh comes out 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue throws and caught by Shanklin. Ron Shanklin down to the 32-yard line. It's a 20-yard gain to Ron Shanklin. Shanklin in his 10th year out of Oregon State. 1st down, Pittsburgh. Clock is moving. They have 1 timeout. We're down to 40 seconds. They're in field goal range, are the Steelers. 4 wide, McAvenue. Back to throw. McAvenue rolls out, throws back across, and caught on the sideline. Nope, only got 1 foot in. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 29 seconds left in the half. Now they want to look at it again. Well, let's check it out ourselves. It was Eddie Terrell. All right, let's look at the feet. 1. Nope, he only got 1 foot in. They're giving it to the Steelers at the 16-yard line. Are you kidding me? 1st and 10. They called it a catch. McAvenue in the shotgun. It's not college rules. They hand off, or they throw it to Berry. Berry down to the 12, a gain of 3. Clock is moving, 20 seconds. Steelers holding on to that final timeout. I would have taken it and take a shot at the end zone. They're wasting time, 10 seconds. Now we're down to 4, and they take a timeout. That was a wasted opportunity by the Steelers. This will be a 29-yard attempt by Zach Miller, the rookie out of UNLV, to get the Steelers on the board going into halftime. So Miller from 29 Snap, kick is up, and it's good. And the Steelers get on the board. Falcons lead it, though, 14-3. 2 seconds left in the half. So Pittsburgh will kick off. And they'll most likely kick it through the end zone. And the Falcons will get a touchback at the 30. And they do. And the Falcons are just going to take a knee, go to halftime. Green takes a knee, we go to half. Halftime score, Atlanta 14, Pittsburgh 3, here at Jammin' Sports. We start the third quarter. The Steelers will kick off. Falcons lead it 14-3 from the 7-yard line. On the return for Atlanta, number 42, and that's Chris Hardy in his 5th year out of Illinois, out to the 26-yard line. Atlanta up by 11. 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green throws outside, caught by the tight end, Terry Nelson, out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. 7:50 and counting. Here in the third quarter, Falcons up 14-3. 4 wide, Green under center. Green fakes the handoff. Green throws deep downfield, and it's incomplete. Broken up by number 29. Samson Aaron, the 6th-year defensive back out of Arizona State. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Falcons. Falcons try the deep ball. Doesn't work. It'll be 3rd and 2. 5 wide for Atlanta on 3rd down. Empty backfield for Green. Green takes the snap. Throws near side. Caught. Making the catch, number 87, Thomas Andrews. Out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 8. First down Atlanta. Andrews in his 6th year out of East Carolina. Falcons up 14-3 here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Falcons at the Pittsburgh 42-yard line. Both teams are 0-2, looking for their first win of the season. Green in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Green hands off to Laurel Charles out to the 45. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Eldon Burns, the linebacker, on the tackle. Under 7 minutes left to play in the third quarter. 2nd and 7 for the Falcons at the Steeler 45. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Charles in motion. Green draws back. Green throws and threw it at the foot of his receiver, number 85, Alan Monroe. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Falcons at the Steeler 45-yard line. Our third game here today. We'll go over the final scores from the earlier games here in a second. On 3rd and 7 from the 45-yard line. Green draws back. Green steps up. He takes off and gets the first down in Steeler territory to the 45-yard line. A gain of 10. First down Atlanta. Our first game earlier today, the Eagles beat the Patriots 31-7. That was a kill. And then the Giants came from behind to beat the Panthers 22-19. Both those games are on YouTube. You can go check them out. 1st and 10, the handoff to Charles. And Laurel Charles picks up 3 to the Steeler 42-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Jax here tonight. On 2nd and 7 in the I formation. Green under center. Green, play action. Throws outside to Charles, turns upfield. And Laurel Charles out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. Triple header tonight. We'll have a triple header again tomorrow. We'll go over that schedule again here in a second. 3rd and 1 from the 36-yard line. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green. TMG has made it. Green down to the 29-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 yards and an Atlanta first down. Good to see you, TMG. Philadelphia killed New England 31-7. And the Giants came from behind to beat the Panthers 22-19. Those are the first 2 games tonight. We're in the 3rd game, and the Falcons are kind of dominating. 1st and 10, Charles inside the 20. And Laurel Charles down to the 12-yard line, a gain of 17 yards. First down, Atlanta. Down to the Steeler 12. I will go over the lineup for tomorrow night, right after this play. 1st and 10 from the 12, 4 wide. Green throws quickly to Nelson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Terry Nelson, a 12-yard touchdown catch. The 13th-year tight end out of Wisconsin. And the Falcons go up 20-3 on the Steelers. They make it a 3-score game. They're up by 17. Pittsburgh just not looking good at all. Yeah, they got wrecked by the 0-2 Philly squad. It wasn't pretty either. New England didn't score until late. It was 31-0 at one point. The extra point by Marsh is up and good. Falcons lead it 21-3. All right, here we go. Tomorrow, we'll have a triple header again. It'll be Chicago at Tampa Bay, Cleveland at Cincinnati, and Buffalo at Indianapolis. And that starts at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. I'll tell you who these teams play next week, right after the kickoff. Talbot from the 7-yard line over the 20, 25, and Talbot out to the 28-yard line. Pittsburgh next week plays at the Jets. Oh boy, Pittsburgh staring 0-4 in the face. And the Falcons play at Tampa Bay next week. 1st and 10, Pittsburgh. They hand off to Mike Marshall, and Marshall out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Falcons up 21-3. 4 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. This one has not been pretty if you're a Steeler fan. 4 wide. McAvenue under center. McAvenue to Marshall. And Marshall gains 2 yards out to the 34-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. Troy Carson on the tackle, the linebacker. I hope TMG is doing well. We were kind of worried about you. We didn't know where he was. 3rd and 4. McAvenue in the shotgun. Four wide, 3 to the far side. McAvenue steps up, rolls out, and he gets sacked. Actually, he gained yardage. He got 3 yards on the play, out to the 37-yard line. He's going to be shy of the marker, though. Be 4th and 1. As Sean Milston made the tackle, the defensive end. 3 minutes left here in the 3rd. 4th and 1 for the Steelers. They'll punt. Luke Washburn back to punt. Washburn gets the punt away. From the 13-yard line on the return, number 83, Terry McCarthy, or McCaffrey. McCaffrey. I have a hardest time with that name. 1st and 10 Falcons from their own 16-yard line. 2:44 left in the 3rd quarter. Green in the shotgun, 1st and 10. In motion is the receiver, Monroe. They hand off to Charles. Charles, not much. No gain. I got you, TMG. Catching up on that sleep, I don't blame you. Penalties on Atlanta. A holding call, 2 yards downfield. 1st and 18, back at the 8-yard line. Green fakes the handoff, throws downfield, and caught. Alan Monroe making the catch. Good for 23 yards. Monroe in his 2nd year out of Oregon. 1st and 10 Atlanta at their own 31-yard line. Falcons up 21-3. A 3-score lead for Atlanta. Green in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Steelers just not looking well. The handoff to Charles. And Laurel Charles fumbles. And who recovers? The Falcons do. A chance for the Steelers, but it slips away. The Falcons recover the fumble. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun on 2nd down. Green looking, throws, and caught by Monroe coming across out to the 39. A gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 2. 1:25 left here in the 3rd quarter. Falcons come out 4 wide. Green in the shotgun on 3rd down. Green drops back, throws, and caught once again by Monroe out to the 45-yard line. That's his go-to guy on this drive. Good for 6 yards. And that'll be a Falcon 1st down. First and 10, under a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. 4 wide, Green in the gun. Green back, Green throws, and caught this time by Thomas Andrews to the Steeler 46-yard line. A gain of 9, and that'll bring up 2nd and inches. We're down to 35 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Falcons are just dominating Pittsburgh. It's not even funny. 4 wide, Green under center on 2nd down. Green to Charles, and Laurel Charles out to the 40. A gain of 6 yards. Another Falcon 1st down. The Falcons have just ball control offense here, man. And I believe that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. At the end of 3, Falcons lead it 21-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. We start the 4th quarter. Falcons up 21-3. Green under center on 1st and 10 for the Steeler 40. Hands off to Charles. And Laurel Charles to the 39, a gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Well, Evil Dead and Jax both took the Steelers in this one. I don't think that's going to pan out. 2nd and 9 from the Steelers 39-yard line. Green in the shotgun. 4 wide. Green. Hands off to Charles again. Picks up 2 more yards. It'll be 3rd and 7. Well, both Jax and Evil Dead got the first 2 games right. But not this one. 3rd and 7. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green. Hands off to Charles. And Laurel Charles out to the 35. A gain of 2 more. It'll be 4th and 5. Hawkins came up, made the tackle. Number 28, Donovan Hawkins, the 5th-year defensive back out of Stanford. And now it's 4th down for the Falcons. This would be a 52-yard field goal attempt. TMG, better than what I normally do. Marsh from 52. The kick is up. And he missed it. Incomplete. Incomplete. No good. Incomplete. He missed that one. Wide left. It remains a 21-3 ball game in favor of the Falcons. It's still a 3-score game. Pittsburgh has their work cut out for them here as McAvenue comes back out. Just 6:27 left to play. Pittsburgh from their own 42-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. McAvenue throws and caught by Shanklin. 9 yards to the Falcon 48-yard line. It'll be 2nd and inches. 6:10 and counting. Five wide for the Steelers. Empty backfield for McAvenue. On 2nd down. McAvenue back. Throws outside. Caught by Eddie Terrell out to the 44. A gain of 4. First down Pittsburgh. That stops the clock. He gets out of bounds. 5:57 left. Pittsburgh's going to be 0-3. And the Falcons, they'll be 1-2. 1st and 10 from the Falcon 44. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. McAvenue throws and caught by Kenneth Berry down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a Steeler first down. I forgot who I said the Falcons play next week. The Falcons at Tampa Bay. There you go. And the Steelers are at the Jets. 1st and 10. They hand off to Marshall. And Mike Marshall to the 28-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Coming up on 5 minutes left to play in regulation. It could happen. Pittsburgh comes out. McAvenue in the shotgun with the back on either side. On 2nd and 7. McAvenue to Marshall around the outside. And Mike Marshall, no gain. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Steelers. Clock is moving. 4:42 and counting. Not a good showing for the Steelers for the 3rd week in a row. 4 wide. McAvenue the shotgun on 3rd down. McAvenue to Marshall. Marshall turns inside and gets down to the 22-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6. It'll bring up 4th and 1. Comes up a yard shy of the first down marker. 4:10 and counting. 5 wide for the Steelers. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking, throws, and caught by Eddie Terrell down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 8, and that'll be a Pittsburgh first down. This drive is taking up a lot of time. 3:45 and counting. And that's okay for the Falcons. They're like, yeah, take a lot of time. On 1st and 10, McAvenue looking. McAvenue in trouble. He gets sacked back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 9. Make it a loss of 8. The linebacker, Tyler Boone, the rookie out of Pittsburgh, on the sack. 2nd and 18 for the Steelers back at the 23-yard line. 3 wide for Pittsburgh. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws, dumps it off to Rushing. And Cody Rushing to the 17. A gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 12. Under 3 minutes left. We'll have a triple header tomorrow. 8 o'clock Eastern. This will be our last game tonight. 3rd and 12. McAvenue back. McAvenue throws. And incomplete. Threw into a crowd, but the flag is down. They'll get the Falcons for pass interference. They're going to call that on Chris Hardy, the defensive back. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh at the 2-yard line. They come out in the eye. McAvenue under center. Hands off to Marshall, and Marshall down to the 1. Again of a yard. Yeah, Jax, it's not been a good game. It's not been a good game for the Steelers. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. 4 wide. McAvenue back. Throws incomplete. He led his receiver too much. He was looking for the fullback, Jackson Gibson, in his 5th year out of Fresno State. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Steelers come out in the I. McAvenue under center. 3rd and goal. McAvenue to Marshall. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 1-yard touchdown run by Mike Marshall. And that'll make it 21-9. 12-point lead. Steelers will kick the extra point. 2:03 left. If they get an onside kick, it gets interesting. Zach Miller will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Falcons lead is now 21-10. 2:03 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, Georgia. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Here's the onside kick attempt as Washburn will tee it up. And that's fielded by the Falcons at the 35 or at the 44-yard line. Andrews recovering the onside kick attempt. Thomas Andrews, the wide receiver. 1st and 10 Falcons at the Steeler 44-yard line. 2:02 left. Pittsburgh will get the 2-minute warning here, and then they'll start using their timeouts. 4 wide for the Falcons. Green in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Green hands off to Charles. Laurel Charles. Oh, look at this. Charles all the way down to the 17-yard line. 27 yards. Laurel Charles down to the Steelers 17. 1st down Atlanta. As we hit the 2-minute warning with 1:57 left. That was huge for Atlanta. Now the Steelers will have to use timeouts now. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Green to Charles. And this time Charles will lose a yard, or 2 yards, back to the 18-yard line. Eldon Burns on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Falcons at the Steeler 18. 1:53 left. Pittsburgh took a timeout. They have 2 left. Everybody in tight for the Falcons on 2nd and 12. Green to Charles, and Charles to the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 8. Pittsburgh took a timeout. They have 1 left. 1:50 left to play. If nothing else, the Falcons will get a field goal here. Pittsburgh, they're going to be 0-3, and they face the Jets next week. 3rd and 8 from the 15-yard line. Green to Charles up the middle. Laurel Charles down to the 1. Again, 14 yards. The Steelers take their final timeout. 1st and goal from the 1. The Falcons can pretty much run out the clock now. Let's see if they try to score again. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. They're going to do the classy thing. They're going to take a knee. Green takes a knee. They'll have to do that at least twice more. Steelers can't stop the clock. Now they're going to run a play. 2nd and goal from the 1. They thought better of it. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green hands off to Charles. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 1-yard touchdown run by Laurel Charles. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. And that just puts the exclamation point on this game. Falcons are now up 27-10. Pittsburgh getting thumped for the second week in a row. And now Jamie Marsh will come on for the point after. The kick is up, and it's good. Falcons lead at 28-10. 1:04 remaining. An 18-point, 3-possession game. Jax is going to be 10-11. Evil Dead's going to be 24-19. There's the kickoff from the 5-yard line. Talbert on the return over the 25. And Brian Talbert out to the 26-yard line. 1:01 remaining. Don't forget, tomorrow night, another triple header. We hope you join us for that. McAvenue on first down, throws, and he short hops it, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. 56 seconds left. Pittsburgh 0-3. Can you believe it? The defending AFC Central champion 0-3. 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. McAvenue back. Throws and caught. Making the catch, James Goodwin out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 7. Clock is moving. They have no timeouts. Atlanta will be 1-2. We're down to 35 seconds. McAvenue threw it behind Goodwin. Incomplete. Yeah. I totally get what you're saying. 31 seconds left. Falcons up 28-10. 4th and 3 for the Steelers. They hand off to Marshall. He does not get the first down. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Falcons will take over. We'll see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll have another triple header for you. A great game by Atlanta. And they get their first win of the season. Laurel Charles had a big game. He goes over 100 yards rushing. He has 2 rushing touchdowns. Great day for Laurel Charles, the rookie out of Michigan. And there's not much time left on the clock now. 28 seconds, 1 kneel down, and that'll be it. Green will take a knee. And the Falcons go to 1-2. The Steelers drop to 0-3. They don't have to snap it again if they don't want to. In the victory formation, do they take the snap at all? They do not. Your final score, Atlanta 28, Pittsburgh 10. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, with a triple header. Good night, everybody.